Miss Lauren. This is Chit Chat with Chad. We're going to do a tattoo podcast and everything like that. I know we talked about it and everything like that. We're going to do some questions because we are both busy people. So, my first question is, if you want to introduce yourself, tell us what you do and your location.
Hey, Chad. Hey, this is Lauren Adia. I'm so sorry it took me a while to get back to you. I finally went through my messages and realized I forgot to reply to you, but I listened to your message earlier. So, hi, I'm Lauren Adia. I'm down here in Florida, Spring Hill, Florida, and I just opened up a tattoo shop, and myself and my coworkers are about to open up the third location of Ink Life Tattoos in Hudson, Florida. So, yeah, it's exactly what I'm doing.
Oh, I am doing really good, fantastic. Yeah, I didn't know you had that many shops and everything like that. That's an amazing thing, especially in Florida, because I know Florida probably gets pretty busy and slammed all the time. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. How long have you been tattooing, and what came about you getting into tattooing?
Well, I definitely don't own all of the shops. I'm managing and running one of the locations as my personal shop, but it's under the Ink Life banner, so we're all in the same network, and the managers work together kind of like siblings, and we all try to get the new shops up and going. So we're working on the third location right now. I've only been tattooing, going on 5 years. And I've been advancing pretty quickly since I got to Florida about a year ago. I went from being one of 4 artists in a mall location when I first got to Florida, and now I am fronting my own location. And yeah, it's going marvelously, so.
Oh, that's no problem, Miss Lauren. That's actually it's still pretty awesome of you doing what you're doing, especially down in Florida, that's amazing. That's really good to hear. I know it's definitely a good goal that you have, so that's definitely awesome. How long have you been tattooing?
I've been tattooing for going on 5 years now.
That is awesome, Lauren. Did you draw and stuff and everything before you tattooed? And then also, what is your favorite type of style of tattooing that you like to do?
Oh, for sure. I've been drawing and sketching and painting my whole life. Well, let's say I've been doing it well since I was in my early teens, But I was always told that I should try to be a tattoo artist as a young adult, and I just never thought I could do it. Now my favorite style of tattooing is, color. I would say more like pop culture references or cartoons. I don't mind surrealistic realism either, but I really just like bold, bright color.
It's definitely excellent. I'm a big color fan too. A lot of people come to me for watercolor, so that's one of my definite specialties. Yeah, that's awesome. Especially a lot of people nowadays, they like color, they like the bold color, they like the boldness of tattoos. So yeah, that's definitely awesome. Do you have any art currently, projects that you're doing now, like any paintings, drawings, and stuff that you're working on?
Well, I currently have a painting going for my son. It's of an animatronic character that he likes from Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's, but I'm not sure exactly. Sorry. That's my husband.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I currently have a painting going for my son, but it's kind of got me stalled up. It's from a character he likes from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, not a problem at all. That's actually pretty funny. Yeah, that is definitely pretty awesome. So what I want to do is I'm going to ask you one more question. And then that'll be it. Well, actually, a couple more questions. What is your number one inspiration that you have for tattooing? Like, is there somebody that you look up to as a tattoo artist to get your motivation? And then also, two, what is like the end game? What is your vision for your career, for you to be completely happy, satisfied, and everything like that? What is your end vision? Last but not least, how, if people are down your way, what is the easiest way to get a hold of you to get into your tattoo studio to get a tattoo session with you?
Well, as far as who I look up to, I would have to say people like Mash Cow, Mr. Sticker Tattoo. Those are a couple of guys from Instagram. I have always really loved the work of Parker Hawley. He is a very consistent artist, and I actually have a piece from him on my neck. He was one of my first people that I looked up to when I was in my apprenticeship. And I don't know. I have a bunch of other people that I look at online, and they're all really inspirational. It's hard to say just one person. Yeah. I would have to say my biggest inspiration for art in general is actually looking more towards the classic painters like Van Gogh, of course, right? Picasso, even like Frida Kahlo, love their work. I was more of a traditional artist before I got into tattooing, so I really just appreciate the classics. And then nature, nature is so inspirational for me. Every time I get out into nature, I have so many ideas of things that I could be doing. I would have to say my ultimate goal for tattooing is just to have a very happy career and manage not to totally fuck up my back and my wrists. I would love to eventually be able to do conventions and get my name out there and travel the world doing some very nice tattoos, but I don't expect that all at once. I definitely am still working on my technique still and my consistency, so someday. If anybody is down here in Florida and they would like to come get a tattoo from me, my handle on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok is adia.artist, ADIA.artist. And I am working 6 or 7 days a week right now, so I am very available. It's best to message me through either Instagram or Facebook, though.
Right, Miss Lauren, I really appreciate you taking the time out because us as tattoo artists, I know we're constantly busy. So I appreciate you taking your time out to chat with everybody and everybody that's listening to the podcast. And like she said, guys, sorry, I'm stuttering. Like she said, guys, if you guys are in the Florida area, feel free to reach out to her. She put out her handles and everything so you guys can get a hold of her to book an appointment. I have seen her work. I highly recommend her down in the Florida area. Definitely look up her stuff. Add her on all social media and keep in contact with her. But once again, Miss Lauren, I appreciate you taking the time out and talking with us about your career and everything and the end goals that you have. And I want to bless you with everything that you definitely want with being a tattoo artist, because I know I am striving pretty much for the same thing, especially conventions. I've never done one. I've actually never even been to one. But that's definitely on the list this year. So at least go check one out and see what it's all about, and then see what I can do about joining one. So hopefully that'll be one goal me and you can accomplish this year in our tattoo careers. So we will talk to you later, Miss Lauren. You have a great night. stay golden of what you're doing with tattooing. Keep striving for that vision, because I know you'll get it. And we will talk to you soon.
Well, thank you so much, Chad. I really hope that you reach your goals. And if we ever meet at a convention, I'd love to trade some work with you. I appreciate you having me on your little podcast. And it's really nice to know that there's somebody out there listening. And if you ever want to make it down to Florida and come see me, please do. I would appreciate anybody mentioning that they've heard me on the podcast. Just come and talk to me, all right? Have a great day. Be blessed.